Let's go! Mic check, mic check. How we doing?
Previously on Kimba TV.
How many of y'all Marcus smashed right here? Everybody that missed, okay? If you didn't Marcus smash there, that's okay, because the people that did Marcus smash this time, right? How many times did you have to see it to actually take it?
He said,
right?
What did he say? He just told us
You
to
have
be
to
prepared.
learn before you can earn. Oh yeah, let's go! Hey, first things first, man. What an incredible schwiggity schwaggity thangity thang year it has been, y'all. How we doing, Lions? Bulls, you gotta hold 95-1, otherwise it's gonna get real funky. All right, free roll right there. Dr. Manhattan, what's going on? So Guru says wrecked 40 mil shorter. Oh damn, what the fuck? Well, I just I got a 96.2 short, but I just put stop loss in profit. I did not see this. Oh well. I got pixel perfect top, so yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, you have a lot of top longers. Obviously you wanted to clean the liquidity right there, so I don't know if I would have. Yeah. Huh. This might be coin nerd, to be honest. Yeah, anyways, how we doing? How we doing? Hyphy Mikey says Sono 89 or 85. It's level by level, so I wouldn't really try to predict the future, especially on a day like today. If this is what I would say. I didn't realize that there was a $44 million shorter right there. Bulls have to hold 95-1. Yeah, so if Bulls don't lose 95-1, then you're probably gonna head towards the 100 and 100K. If Bulls lose 95-1, then yeah, you're probably looking at 89. Yeah, so it's level by level, Mikey. Makes sense. I got filled on a 96.2 short, but I already put my stop loss at break even. So I aim one says Kim, but they stopped us on 92,000 long. Could this have been avoided somehow? No, not really. I mean, this is all math. Did you get caught up on the Discord? So, one, I didn't take this long yesterday, if you remember. Two, I already gave this as a resistance in the Discord. So this was already kind of planned out. I mean, I'm the captain of Kimba Airlines, and so for it to pixel perfect back to 7.5, I thought about taking a long there, but I just wanted to relax, so I didn't. But that's a great place to get back into a long. If you wanted to long, you also had this. So just like how we were looking at entering here, you could have entered here too. All right, I aim one. But yeah, it's this is what I would say, and I always say this to you guys. If you were unprepared or if you were surprised at something, then that means that you didn't plan for it, right? If something surprised you, if something caught you off guard, then one, you weren't thinking worst case scenario, and you weren't preparing. So yeah, I mean, I think if anything, you would have wanted something like this. So this did go a little bit lower, but yeah, that's pretty expected. But RTH gap is bullish. That's your VWAP. And so let's see what happens, man. Yeah, Happy New Year's, though. What do you guys got going on? What y'all got going on today? Saros says, can I ask you a question? What is happening in the market? Is there a chance that the price will go higher? There's a chance for everything, brother. Did you look at New Year's Eve the last couple of days? It's bing bong ding dong, baby. Trying to figure out what the markets are going to do when most people aren't trading and it's low volume is kind of suicide. You know, have fun with it, man. Yeah, I told everybody yesterday, but and don't just take my word for it. But take a look at the volume. Nobody is trading. So it's gonna just be volatile. I mean, I'm sure you kind of saw it yesterday, but it's probably just like us trading. Institutions, professionals, they're still on Christmas break, New Year's holiday. Nobody is trading. So if you really want to figure out what's going on, relax, take a break, and regroup next week. All right. But there's no volume. So it's a crapshoot today and tomorrow. Well, tomorrow the markets are closed, but you probably want to wait until next Monday if you want to have like easy trades. All right. But I've been kind of trying to warn you guys. Take a look at the previous few years of New Year's Eve and New Year's. It's very, very low volume. It's bing bong ding dong. It's just gonna try to stop people out basically. But yeah, anything is possible. Identify levels to the downside and identify levels to the upside. Levels to the upside, I've already kind of marked out and given to you guys in the Discord, so make sure that you guys are caught up. And like on the smaller time frame today, bulls can't lose 95.1. You can kind of see it got pretty close and there was some buying back, but losing 95.1 would be pretty bad for bulls. But I'm not here to predict what's going to happen, and that's not your responsibility either. So understand what bulls have to do, what bears have to do, and then kind of place your bets. All right, big boy. Ayo Gain says, good morning. How was the flight? It was all right. I wish I had internet. Yeah. But Hawaiian Airlines, lay flat seats, so just slept. Funker Bolt, good morning. Vanilla, good morning. Any questions? You guys okay? Hain Buchin, thank you for the resub. Let's go, boy. Wishing you a healthy, productive 2025. Me too, man. Thank you. I love you guys, man. Let's get it. Avakami, you good? Kanagawa. Shays, what's going on? I want to try to read everybody's name, celebrate. Jimmy, what's going on? Man9, what's going on? Fred, what's going on? Dragon King, what's going on? J-Nox says that short thing on EXO was the case why I was not confident to take it. Yeah, no, you don't want to trade like that. So first things first, can you, I mean, I told you guys this, but can you tell that S&P is kind of bearish today? Right? Look at the data, okay? Don't base your trades off of how other people are trading, right? I always say this, but don't just look at Bybit, okay? Do you see how many people are trapped in top longs on Binance. That's why I said 95.1 is like an important level, because you have hundreds of millions in top longs kind of trapped. So if you lose 95.1, the longs become trapped, right? You would have the 44 million on Bybit short trapped if you get above a certain price too. But yeah, you don't just be looking at Bybit, right? Imagine talking to your, thinking about 44 million in shorts trapped on Bybit, but then not seeing 230 million longs trapped too. And none of these positions are trapped yet. So bulls can't lose 95.1. Bears can't really lose. Well, I mean, it's pixel perfect 75786. I mean, that's how I got my pixel top, but yeah, probably like that high. Yeah, if you because I mean, I would get stopped out in profit, but that guy is probably looking at the 75786 as the invalidation. Yeah, so we'll see. No one can really know the future. We're not here to predict the future, just looking at data. So yeah, sounds good. But yeah, never base a trade off of, oh, this guy is opening a position here, therefore, right? You want to wait until people get trapped. Make sense? Yeah, and again, like today is a great day. It's, another test to see who knows what they're doing. You know, I'm a little bit worried that you guys aren't really like identifying levels and keeping track. So you've got the gap fill right there. Um, and then, big other gaps. So, I would probably just look for imbalances, to be honest, on S&P. So, did you take a look at like New Year's Eve last year and the year before that and the year before that? So, it's gonna try to recalibrate imbalances. So I wouldn't really be looking at fibs. I would just be looking at gaps. Yeah. Same thing with Bitcoin. So this is your RTH gap. So like if you're bullish, for example, it dips its toes in and then it gets out, right? This is a bullish gap. Okay? So dipping your toes in and going is what you would want if you're a bull. Alpezy says, I got a good idea which restaurant you'll be at tonight. Ooh, do you now, Alpezy? But yeah, that's because like whether it's trading, whether it's talking about flying private, whether it's talking about doing it big, if you know, you know. So yeah, LPZ, any questions before I dip? You guys have a blast too, man. What are you guys doing, LPZ? Sick James, you good? Dr. Manhattan says probably we got a 3 drives. No, so you can't have a 3 drives because you already made a lower low. Yeah, so it wouldn't be you wouldn't want to short that if it goes back up. Yeah. So like I'm gonna get stopped out in profit if it goes back up. Yeah. Oh, Blink Johnson, what I meant was couldn't find the last time CME but made a bad low when Coinbase made a good one. So what you want to look at is pattern recognition. And somebody asked this yesterday too. I don't know if you were here for the answer. But what you want to do is you want to do something like this. CME, Coinbase, Bybit. Bybit can be BY. Binance can be BIN. And so start with saying, okay, well, CME, if CME is a bad high, but Coinbase low is good, or I mean, excuse me, if CME has a bad low, but Coinbase is good, and Bybit is good, and Binance is good, then what normally happens? This is what you want to be doing. You don't want to just compare CME and Coinbase. Oh, that was you, Blink John? Yeah, so don't forget to get the Binance and Bybit, because that's kind of your, especially during the end of the year, brother, because it's trying to wreck the most amount of retail. Yeah. So like just like this, you see how I told you like if it goes below 95.1, it would, all of the top longers would be trapped. They all got stopped. This stopped all of them out as soon as it broke 95.1. And now, and you know what's crazy? They all got stopped out. So if you were looking for a long, well, not really that surprising, right? How funny is it that the top longers got stopped out at the 7.5? That's some Sato shit. You know what I mean? And then like imagine the dumbasses that like bottom shorted at the 7.5. So it's really just like looking at the data and going with it. And then like right here, same thing with here. We knew S&P looked bearish. And then I just told you guys down here, 60 to 100 million in new orders just came in. That was probably longs. Does that make sense? So it's data. Now, if 60 to 100 million in new positions didn't open right there, then it probably would have kept going further down. Right? And I don't know if it was 60 to 100 million in bottom shorters or longers, but like we could immediately tell that new orders were flying in. So you can't predict the future, but the data is the data. Hands up if you guys are really excited for the Boogamma Nerd Out, because I'm gonna start scalping S&P live with you guys. And Failmaster says, where can you see that? I use Unusual Whales. Yeah, but just type in option flow and into Google. Just type in option flow, and you're gonna see that there's like 12 different platforms that you can use. Cheddar Flow is a pretty cheap one to use too, if you want to look at it. Failmaster. Cheddar Flow is good. I use Unusual Whales and tradingvolatility.net. CME, and I mean, I started trading on CME. I don't know how many of you guys were here in December of last year, but do you guys remember when I was like starting to do the paperwork and start trading CME? So I've, really increased the amount of money and volume that I'm trading on CME. So, ETH, RTH, all that stuff. Yeah. So using more traditional market data to help me with derivative trading. Larry, Happy New Year. Boogamma Mama, Happy New Year. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, how many of you guys are going to be here bright and early on Thursday? I'm starting it early on Thursday again. How many of you guys are going to be here with me bright and early Thursday? Thursday is going to be an early start, and all day I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. All fucking day I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. So I hope to see you guys on Thursday. All right. Go wild, have fun today, tomorrow, but come 2nd of January, I need everybody's best. All right, don't even show up on the 2nd if you're like hungover or like fucked up. You know what I mean? Because there's no reason to. The volume is gonna be low, But let's start the year off right. So whether I see you on the 2nd, whether I see you on the 3rd, whether I see you on the 6th, I challenge you guys to make sure that you're well rested. Don't show up hungover and shit. Don't do that. Don't start your first day of the year fucked up, tired, you know? So whether it's the 2nd or the 3rd or the 6th, bring your best. You know that I'm going to always bring mine. You know, if you have any questions, let's get it. You guys are the best, man. Thank you so much. Have a great day, you guys. Peace, everybody.